Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video by Lionel Bedard. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the third week and game number 8 of the 2020 Team Marble Race Series. Another good divisional matchup for y'all. We have two teams going at it. Moss, who is 0-2 in the season, and Gray, who is 0-1-1. Both teams are winless and looking for their first victory of the season. Who is going to win here? You know what? Even though Moss is 0-2, right now I'm going to say Moss wins and pulls off a little bit of an upset over the Grays. Even though the Grays are probably a better team on paper, I think the Mosses will win this game and set an upset. I definitely think so. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Game will start very soon. Just gonna get my timer ready. Five minutes are set. Let me just get my other monitor ready. It'll only take me like a minute. All right. We alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna get a quick drink to eat. I'm just gonna get a quick drink to go with my mac and cheese. Be right back.
Months after the October leak, tells the FBI Internal Affairs Section, I didn't leak it. That's obviously false. McCabe leaked. That's not in question. McCabe leaked the story. Okay? It gets worse. In July, just months after that, under oath again, and I believe reported, the Inspector General is on investigating.
All right, back. And we are about to start the game, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Let's do this. Just gonna plug it in real quick. Phone's gonna die if I don't plug it in soon. Yup. Go. Phone is plugged in. 5 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Marbles are moving. The game will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gray team takes the early lead. He's like, yay! He loves these. Eliga loves these games. If Moss is going to make playoffs, this win will surely help. Because right now, they are dead last in their division right now. There's Gray, the leading player. 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the game.
He just says, well, I was, when I lied, I just got confused.
No other marbles in camera frame besides him. There's another Gray and another Moss. Mosses are in third place right now. Gray's trying to do a good job and hold back Moss to take the lead. And Moss is making a play for it. Contact is made, but they don't take the lead. Oh, and they convert and they take the lead. The Mosses have taken the lead here in Game 8 of Week 3. Two minutes and 43 seconds to play. Two Mosses are in the lead. Let's hope they can keep the same success on the other end of the spectrum and avoid being eliminated first as we come to the 2-minute mark. Who's going to cost first blood for their team? Everybody's through. And it is a Moss. I do believe, yes, it is a Moss that is last place right now. Has a minute and 35 seconds to catch up. This Moss is in a lot of trouble unless he can get out of it. 1 minute and 20 seconds to do so. There's a little bit of hope. The Mosses are having trouble converting with less than a minute to play now. Again, the Mosses have trouble converting, and one of the Mosses will definitely be eliminated. Probably 40 seconds. They all convert now. 30 seconds. Oh boy. He's like, no! There is a Gray over there, but he escapes, and yes, that will confirm a Moss to be out first. Last 10 seconds ticking away. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Mosses get eliminated first. Let's see if they can recover from this bad setback. And stay alive next round. If you survive a lot of elimination rounds early, you should be okay. Round 2. 5 minutes on the clock. Question is, which team is in the lead now? The Grays have taken the lead now. Now the momentum is swung completely to their team. He's like, no! 4 minutes left to play. And the Grays, still nobody left on the camera frame. Ton of distance between him and the Moss team. So the Grays only get stronger as they increase their lead. Another Grays in camera frame, so they at least lead by 3 players. 4 players. Still no Mosses in the camera frame. Three minutes to go now. He's going to avoid the spoon like the plague. There comes a couple Mosses. There they come. Mosses are trying to rebound from a bad start. Will they be able to do so in 2 minutes and 33 seconds? Only time will tell. Both of these teams are desperate for a win this season. A minute 40 to play. Wow, we got a ton of marbles over here. Wowee. That is a marble right there. That is in fact the only marble still left in this obstacle. That I believe that is a gray marble. A minute and 10 seconds to get out of last. There's still some time. If you can convert within the next 20 seconds, he should be decently fine to catch up. Yes, he gets out of there with 50 seconds to spare. Trying to catch the Mosses at any point that they can get. There is time to make it through. 30 seconds to go. The Grays still struggling. There is hope, though. Avoids the obstacle beautifully. What a play. 20 seconds. Utilizing those pegs beautifully. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, it's not enough. It is not enough, ladies and gentlemen. The Grays are still in last. This one is, though. So the Grays will lose a player here in round 2. So the eliminations are dead even. What a play by the Mosses. Game on here in Game 8. Come on, Moss. Upset Gray. Pull off an upset. Moss is the definite underdog so far. Round 3. Gray, he's like... I know, right? Gray is such an ugly color. All teams making quick work of this obstacle course. That Gray is still way ahead. Trying to separate himself from the pack. There's a divider though, so he's gonna have to be extremely fast in order to keep his lead. There they go, into the big half pipe. 3 minutes exactly left on the clock. Two minutes and 20 seconds. Two minutes. Alright, I don't think the Gray team is anything to worry about at this point. Now the question is, who's going to be the next victim? Is it going to be a Gray or a Moss? So I find a marble. It is a Gray that's in last. Actually, no, it's a Moss that's in last here. But they're very close together. Extremely close together. Ooh. I don't know if there's going to be enough time for them to escape into that bowl. I don't believe so. The Mosses are in big trouble again. 35 seconds. No, I don't believe they are going to escape. The Mosses will be eliminated again. 20 seconds to play. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Mosses lose 2 out of 3 rounds, but they're still very much in the game. Still, they're not out of it yet. Still early in the game, and they're only behind by 1 member. So now we go to the 4th round. Here we go, round 4, ladies and gentlemen. And that is Gray still in the lead. No, says Eliga. The Grays trying to extend their lead, doing a great job there. Fantastic jump. Oh, but they lose it all there and tumbling all the way down to the end of the escalator right there. They almost had the shortcut. So then they're going to make a slow climb upward. Nope, they fail. Three minutes and 20 seconds left to play. Clock now down to 2:45. Out of nowhere, though, somehow, some way, Moss takes the lead. I just saw that. That's wow, epic play by the Mosses. What a play! Just goes to show you, no matter how ahead you are, you're always in range to get past. And the Mosses will get inside the shortcut. Yes, it's 2 minutes to play as the Grays pressure to join them, and all contact is almost made, and they both will take the shortcut. Contact is made, but Gray takes advantage and gets back into the lead, but it's a neck-and-neck race for first. This is the last place marble. It is gray. And this gray is most likely going to be eliminated with 1 minute to play, going to the longest, farthest path. "30 seconds to play. And the Grays are in big trouble. Once again, it'll be anybody's game because we're going to be dead even. As far as the elimination rounds are concerned, not score-wise. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Grays lose this round. And the shootout continues, ladies and gentlemen. First it was a moss, then it's a gray, then it's another moss, then it's another gray. Next round. Wow, we got a ton of marbles struggling over there. And we got one moss and one gray now trying to fight for survival here. We got a gray trying to escape. With 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Moss trying to do their best to catch up. Climbing that escalator. Slowly but surely. Narrowing the gap. Moss is getting there. They're getting up there. Tumbling down a little bit, but gets right back up there. Oh, a big mistake from the Grays there. Now we got a couple more marbles that join the fun. 3 minutes to play as the moss goes tumbling all the way back down the escalator. Two and a half minutes to go. The Mosses are almost there. They're on the brink of escaping. One more stair to get through and they tumble down again. And the Grays couldn't convert. And they go all the way down. Mosses now have a chance to escape first, but 2 minutes are left on the clock here, and we're going to eliminate one of these marbles. It is a gray that's struggling now. In last, Moss is trying not to make a mistake here and just try to avoid those shapes as best as they possibly can. 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. All those two Mosses barely avoid that. Carnage and one of them goes flying back, and now the Mosses are in last. 1 minute to play. Another gray escapes. No, another Moss is going to be in last with 45 seconds to play. Another one pops up in the air. A gray takes a blunder, trying to avoid last. Oh, and 3 more marbles escape. 30 seconds. The grays are on the brink of survival here. The Mosses are in huge trouble. But not if the grays get whacked back here. There's still a little bit of time. 15 seconds. Ultimate pressure for these grays to avoid messing up here. And one of them takes a blunder, but it's not going to be enough. 2, 1. And the Mosses lose out again, continuing the back and forth shootout between the two teams. Mosses lose 3 out of 5. They will try now to get even again with the Grays in round 6. Another Moss escapes. A gray escapes there. So that gray, yes, that gray is indeed in first place. So the Grays still stay in control of the lead. Four minutes left. Another gray comes into camera frame, so there's 2 grays now leading the pack. Two minutes and 40 seconds. Still no Mosses in the camera frame. One gray gets out of it. There we go. There's a moss. We're coming down to the 2-minute mark now, so somebody will not survive. And a gray is in last here. There's 3 grays and 3 mosses stuck in this obstacle. The grays are in big trouble though, but the mosses could still make a mistake. 1 minute 45 seconds. That gray trying to avoid that square, and he can't do it. Takes a high bounce. And that puts all 3 mosses in the lead so far to escape. 1 minute 30 to play. And oh, all 3 of those marbles just barely avoid that. Oh, and now the mosses are in last. 3 more marbles escape with 1 minute 12 to play. 2 mosses and 1 gray are now here in the obstacle, trying not to be eliminated here. The grays take another blunder, but they still will not be in last, so they could survive again. Under a minute now. The grays have to avoid this star, and they can't do it. Another moss escapes. Now it's a 1-on-1v battle. Scumbagish, welcome. Shamungus, or whatever you call yourself. Welcome to stream. 20 seconds to play. Got it, dude. I'll try to look for them. 10 seconds. Oh boy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's not going to do it. The Mosses lose a 2nd consecutive player in a row. So that puts the Moss team down 4 rounds to 2 on the Grays. Bad start for the Mosses. Round 7. Five minutes to go. Orange News is here. Welcome, Orange News. Welcome to the stream. Which team is in first here? It's probably Grays. If I had to take a guess, it's probably the Grays. And it is the Grays that are in first. Trying to get to that divider. So it'll be harder for the Mosses to catch them. They're probably going to easily get into the divider first. And they will, yes, easily. The Mosses are trying to recover from a bad start. When will you realize that I am... Yeah, I know who you are. It's just easier to pronounce your name as Orange News. 3.5 minutes to go, because your YouTube name is, or your Discord name is hard to pronounce. The Grays continuing their lead, trying not to make a big mess up here. Popped up in the air and they get through it easily. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play. Nope, not doing the VC. I don't want any voices talking over me while I'm trying to broadcast this. I told you, Elga, the only time I'm going to do VCs was when I play TOS. We come to the 2-minute mark, and it seems like that Gray got a little stuck there. Let's see if he can dislodge himself. Alright, so who's going to be in last this time? Pretty sure that everybody made it through this part. Yeah, everybody did. Yeah, there's the last place marble. It is a Gray. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. No, I'm telling Orange. Oh, okay. Like last time, LOL. Yeah, dude, I was like, what the heck is that cackling noise in the background? And it was you doing stupid sound effects. "30 seconds to play for this Gray, and it doesn't look like this Gray's going to get out of last." Oh, nice. Unique name. That's the timer. Yep. Gray team loses 3 out of 7, so now the Mosses are right back in it. Let's see if they can even up the score again next round. Moss more like moose. What am I eating? Oh, mac and cheese and Doritos. This is where the last place marbles are now, but where is the leader here? I believe this is where the 2 leaders are. They're teammates trying to help each other out. Yeah, they're definitely in the lead. They're doing a good job of utilizing these half pipes to make contact with each other and slow each other down to try to help both of them get down farther. The Grays and the Mosses desperate for a win this season. Oh, you're eating the Lay's classic chips. Nice. Those are boring, in my mind. They are good though, but they're so boring. Increasing their lead is the Grays. We call them Walker's Crisps. Oh, is that what you call your potato chips in the UK? Crisps. Oh, you made me sad. You'll live. Just kidding. Two and a half minutes to go. Now they're on the big trampoline obstacle. Yeah. Orange News, how's your team holding up in the Premier League? This is the okay. I'm gonna grab some right now. Yeah, it's because you see us eating them and you want some now. Nice. It's 1 in the morning for you. Ouch. And there goes with his change up sound. Your team is doing okay, but the next few games are going to be hard. So it's kind of like question mark if they're gonna make the championship this year. Because I know a couple teams. I know Liverpool has one of the greatest franchises ever in the Premier League. They've won a lot of Premier Leagues. Liverpool. When I watch the Premier League, I root for Liverpool because they usually do pretty good. And wow, I've lost track of time here, and we only got 13 seconds. Jeesh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Mosses hang on again and eliminate another Gray. That's a huge move for the Moss team. Now the elimination round score is tied up 4-4. Another 2 in a row for the Grays, and the shootout continues. Round number 9. Five minutes to play in this round now. With the crisps, yum. Yeah, those are a great snack. Especially for 1 in the morning if you don't eat them too loud. Because they can be pretty noisy. So let's see, nobody at this point yet. We're almost to the end of the obstacle course, so the Grays are making quick work of this course. They're at the leap of faith right now, struggling. One of them makes a landing but couldn't convert and rolls back down. They're really noisy, I know, right? Another Gray couldn't convert, and both of them couldn't convert, so that will give the Moss team a chance to catch up. You guys just watch. You guys just watch, though. This series will be the Premier League of marble racing someday. It's going to become very popular. Orange likes orange fruit. I think orange likes orange everything. Oh, there's a Moss in the mix now. Now we got 4 marbles battling for the lead. Nope, the Mosses couldn't convert. 3 Grays are trying to convert now. One of them makes the landing, but lots of carnage there, and they all don't make it. Well, all these marbles are doing pretty bad. Another Gray trying to make that attempt here as we come to the 2.5-minute mark in this round. People are torturing Maroon on Elgato. Oh, wow. In my series right now, dude, the Maroon team is actually undefeated at 3-0. They're the #1 team in their conference right now. So while everybody else is trashing on Maroon, they're doing just fine in my channel. I'm not a Maroon fan, though. I mean, it's an okay color in my mind, but black, blue, lime, and green are my 4 favorites. And I like fire as well. Fire is fire's a good color too. You mean a new marble run 7 hours ago? Cool. When I have time, I'll be sure to check that out. And finally, they do convert with 52 seconds to play. So the Grays continue their lead, but it's still anybody's game here. We're 9 rounds into the game, and the field is now separated by a lot now. And there's now one single lone marble here. It's Moss. That's in here now. 30 seconds to play. You like all the orange marbles? Yeah, I bet you do. I mean, I'm not a big fan of like bright orange colors, but dark orange colors are pretty cool looking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Moss team, once again, they choke the lead away, and they lose 5 elimination rounds out of 9. So they're back behind 1 player. But they're definitely still alive. Round 10. Another Moss is in last for now, but that could change though. Alright, let's see if anybody's gotten through. here, and yes, as I say that, the Grays have made it into this launcher. This is not an easy obstacle to beat, though. Four minutes and 6 seconds left. Three Grays, and they couldn't convert one single teammate into the next obstacle. Oh, you're focusing on your music? Cool. What's your favorite music type, Orange and Ooze? Here comes a Moss here, and all that Moss nearly converts against four Grays now. 3 minutes to play in this round. China, stop making stuff made in China. Get a life, China. Oh, so we're talking about China now? Oh, nice. I'm a big fan of like old school country. Classic rock and roll. And who doesn't enjoy good old classic music genre like Mozart, Beethoven, all those great guys. Occasionally when I want something soothing, I'll put classical on. It's Happy Orange Day, so now we got 1 minute and 40 seconds to play. A lot of marbles left in this obstacle here, but no conversions. Alright, so... what is going to happen between the teams now? It is a Moss that's in last, but there's still 1 minute to catch up. The Mosses could do some damage here if they can just get in with the pack. Struggling on the bouncy house. "45 seconds. Oh! What a play! The Mosses have a chance to pass Gray! They have a shot! Will the Mosses stay alive? 20 seconds. They have a shot to make it through. And they will! What a play to pass the Gray team. That's a game changer right there. That's a huge play. 4, 3, 2, 1. In the nick of time, too. Now the Grays lose 5 out of 10, so the game is dead even again in terms of elimination rounds. These two teams have been matching each other round for round. They can't seem to get a clear advantage over one another. Round 11. Which team is in the lead now? Let's see. This is the end of the obstacle course. Obviously no points yet since nobody's even gotten here yet. But let's see. Who's in the lead here? Somebody has to have escaped by now. Nobody's stuck on the rafters, I don't believe. Actually, there is somebody stuck on the rafters. It is a Moss. So that's huge for the Grays. One less marble for the Grays team to worry about on the other side. So nobody has converted yet. We got a bunch of marbles trying to convert themselves over to the next obstacle. Well, stop making marble run streams and get a life. Hey, I don't have to record these, dude. I can just do them on my own time. Oh, and a gray went in and out of that. But I'm not going to do that. I'll still record them. But the Grays had a chance to keep the lead and they squandered it. That gives an opportunity to the Mosses to catch up and pass them. But nope, they convert a gray marble. So the Grays are once again back in the lead. Trying to put the first point up on the board. Dubstep version is class. Marble, stop getting stuck on the raft. I don't think they do that on purpose, dude. Another gray converts. And his teammate actually helps him by that contact there, and they once again take the lead. On the home stretch of the course now, trying to put up the first points of the game. Oh, so you like the dubstep version of classical? Makes you laugh every time. I've never experimented with that type of music before. I should try it, though. I'm very picky about, like, techno, anything techno. It has to be, like, a certain type of techno, I guess. I'm very picky with that kind of stuff. But classic rock, old school country, and I like a lot of country, not just old school, but old school is definitely my favorite. Like from the 90s and 80s. 1 minute and 25 seconds. After that great play by that Moss team, take back an advantage. Will they be able to survive another round? Let's see here. Only time will tell. I assume that that same marble was right there. He's got 50 seconds to try to pass a gray. "35 seconds. Elliot posts that every single time, and I have no idea what that means. mean, I'm old school, guys. I mean, I didn't have a social media account until I was like 17. And that will not be enough time for the Mosses to catch up. And once again, they get eliminated. And they lose 6 out of 11. The Mosses just are always trying to play defense and keep the Grays from getting the lead. "12 rounds into the game." Whoops. Another 5-minute period starts. Now we got 3 marbles on the Leap of Faith now in last place. 2 Grays and 1 Moss. Nobody's still at the final obstacle yet, so as I say that, a Gray comes right directly into the final obstacle. 1 more half-pipe to go before they have a shot at scoring the first points. Going to have a shot here, but it's going to have to be a dead point on shot. Nope, line drive, and that has no chance. 4 minutes left. Another Gray joins them. Will there be a point here in this round? I don't know, but only time will tell. 3 minutes and 13 seconds in this round. In Orange News, you don't happen to be a Liverpool fan, are you? That sentence is too long for me to read. XD. Two minutes to play now, and then we got 1 Moss and 3 Grays in the final obstacle. No points will be shown yet. Nobody on the Leap of Faith now, so now this is getting interesting here. Now, oh boy. Now it's going to be the Mosses that are last again with a minute to go. LOL. Mosses are in big trouble here. They need to be able to pass the Grays. There they come. Will contact be made? No, it will not. There's still time on the clock, though. What a play by the Mosses. That was an extremely good play. 30 seconds. "20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, what a move at the last couple of seconds. That was huge for the Mosses. And the Grays lose another player. So once again, they play a good defensive game, and they force the Grays to lose 6 players each with the Mosses. So a dead even game again. This game has literally been, from start to finish, a shootout. Hey Crusher, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Glad you could be here for a little bit. Thanks for popping in. "13 rounds into the game." Oh, and the Grays will lose 2 more players over here. That is huge for the Mosses in order to win their first game. But the Grays do strike first and score 1-0. The Grays are on the board. First points. Oh, it's something funny. Okay, well that message is way too long for me to read right now, dude. I gotta focus on the game right now. $3:45 to play. Ooh, another opponent nearly scores for the Grays. The Grays trying to put points on the board here. Yes, another score for the Grays. They lead at 2-0. Moss is in big trouble here as they're trying to put points on the board. Another near score for the Grays. We come down to about the 2:15 minute mark. Two minutes left, and the Grays almost score. I thought that was going in for a second. That had a really good angle to it. What? A Moss gets out of there too, and now the Mosses are going to be eliminated first out of this group. Man, a lot of marbles are suddenly getting stuck. Still a bunch of marbles stuck here, though. Another Moss escapes. Illiga's asking Crusher to VC him. "30 seconds to go for this Moss right here that's stuck right over there." Another near escape for the Greys. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mosses lose 7 out of 13. So this back and forth shootout continues. Round 14. Oh my goodness, and the Greys now lead 5-0 over the Mosses. The Greys' offense has been magnificent this game. $5-0 for the Greys. The Greys are now on the brink of a win here. Oh, and that would have been a 6th point for the Greys. .340 left to play. Oh, that was another near score for the Mosses, and they nearly score again. They needed that point, too. That one goes way too high. And the Mosses finally score. 5-1. Finally, they're on the board. Big hill to climb, though. Can they come from a 4? Or can they come back from a 5-point deficit? Only time will tell. It's definitely possible. I don't think that's ever happened before. Actually, I think once it's happened before. Another near score for the Mosses. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Grays have been relentless this game, though. One minute and 48 seconds. And that's another Moss that's out, stuck on the course. Wow, unbelievable. Lots of marbles are getting stuck. No, Gray will be eliminated this one. But we'll still run the clock out. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. The Mosses have to have their players escape here, or else they're not going to be able to climb back out of this 5-point deficit that they're in here. And they looked like they were going to get out of it there. That was a good angle. 35 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that would have been a Moss getting eliminated, so they were really lucky that these two Grays got stuck. And the Grays lose 7 out of 14. Round 15. Still a 5-1 game for now. I bet there's going to be an explosion of points, though, with all these marbles coming into play. Another score from the Grays that they laid it 6-1. They're back to a 5-point deficit. The Grays continue to grow their lead. Oh, that's another point there for what Moss's score, and they get a point on the board. It's now a 6-2 game. Oh, they almost made it 6-3. Three minutes and 10 seconds. Another near score for the Grays. Man, they have just been so relentless against the Mosses. They lead by 4. Huge hill to climb. Oh, that was it could have been another point for them. Oh, another near score. Here comes another Moss. .210 left to play. Another near score for the Grays. That was close. Another near score for the Grays. Their offense has been just relentless. .135 to play. Numbers are dwindling in this obstacle now. There's now just 8 marbles left stuck in this obstacle, including the marble that's stuck there in the corner. That's going to be the next marble eliminated. ... says Esther Elga. Another fabulous escape for the Mosses. Four Mosses and 3 Grays here, trying to escape. Another Moss escapes. What a play by the Mosses. They have a chance now. "15 seconds. It's been 11 minutes since the last time you messaged. Oh, it has. And that's going to eliminate this marble stuck here. So now the Grays lose 8 out of 15, and for the first time this game, the Mosses have an advantage over the Grays. Round 16. For the first time in this game, they actually don't have more eliminations. .445. Grays score yet another point to make it 7-2. Man, their offense has just been sensational tonight. If Moss comes back and wins this game, that's going to be a shocker. Well, they narrow the gap there and make it 7-3. Ooh, that was close. .240 left to play. Here comes another Moss. Collides with the Grays. Another score for the Grays. It's 8-3. Again, they lead by 5. They just cannot let the Mosses have an advantage here. Again, they score. Moss now makes it 8-4. So they're coming back. Not before the Grays make it 9-4. A minute and a half to go. 9-4 the score. Let these last 4 marbles take a shot at it. Again, they lead by 5. So now this is where we are right now. 2 Grays and 3 Mosses. $40 seconds to go. Who's going to be out? Oh, I think this Gray's going to be out. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he is out. That Moss touches the wall but doesn't touch the ground. So the Grays will lose another player. That's 3 straight for them. So then now they lose 9 out of 16. That's huge for the Mosses. That could give him that could even hope to catch up. Round 17. Now it's 9-5. Four minutes and 25 seconds to play. 9-5 the score. Now it's 9-6. The Mosses score another point there, narrowing the gap. They're keeping it competitive though. They really are. They're in range to do some damage. Plus they have another 5 minutes there, which is huge. There's another moss. That'll help him a lot. Three minutes. (2 minutes and 15 seconds). Oh, that was another near huge score for the Grays. That would have made it 10-6. Now they only lead by 3 now. So they still have a shot to win it. The Mosses do. 2 minutes. We'll let these last. Let's take a shot at it. Nope. Four marbles are still struggling in here. Oh, another moss nearly escapes. Excuse me, 30 seconds. Oh, goodness. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other moss gets eliminated. Oops. So they lose 8 out of 17. Round 18. Wow. Still no score update. 9-6. 4 minutes left to play in this round. Oh, another near score for both teams. Oh, another near score. Oh, hello, sugar free. Yeah, I'm fine. Just got back from a long day at work. Now I'm doing a live stream. How's your day been? Two minutes to play. The score is still 9-6. Oh, you changed your Discord? Oh, okay. Thanks for informing me. Oh, that was another near score for the Mosses. A minute and a half to play. Oh, the Gray escaped that last Gray. That's huge for the Grays. It's lilac sugar free. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I get it. I was at work all day too. You don't have to worry about that. And another great play by the Mosses at the nick of time. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Mosses lose another player. They lose 9 out of 18, so dead even game again. In terms of eliminations, anyway, 19 rounds in. Oh, there's a Gray that got stuck on the rafters, too. gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another score for the Mosses. They're closing the gap, and now they only trail by 2. It's 9-7. Nine to 7 the score. Can the Mosses actually do this? Will they actually pull it off? They've got 4 points they can score right now. So right now I don't think they can, because the Grays still have a bunch more points. Yeah, we can talk after. I got a little bit of time. Wait, was there another score? Nope. There was a near score by the Gray team. Yep. Yeah, I work 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow. Another long day. But I can still give you a little time to talk. That's another score for the Mosses. Now it's 9-8. They only trail by 1 score now. Oh, they almost tie it there. 2:15 to play. Working 12 to 3. That's not bad. Easy day for you. The Grays offense must answer. Oh, the Mosses have come back from a 5-point deficit. 9-9. And they have a chance to take the lead here. 1:23 to play. But they're both safe at this point, so then you got Wednesday off. Cool. I'm gonna be taking this weekend off though. Because me and my friends are going to be celebrating my 24th birthday this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. Four, three, two, 1. Yes. And this Gray is eliminated. That was a close elimination, though. They were lucky that they made it to that point. The nick of time. So the Grays lose 10 out of 19. Round 20. Still a close game. This game is very tight. But they have tied it 9-9. You may help with something after your stream. Okay. I'll see what I can do. There's that last gray marble. That moss is still behind, though. Another near score for the grays. Oh, there's that moss, so there we go. 3:15 to play. Someone is sleepy? I'm not really sleepy. I've just been sitting in a chair all evening. Gonna need to stretch after this stream though, because I've been sitting down a while. Tired? No, I'm not tired. I'm just I've just been sitting down all evening, so I need to stretch. Yep. 1:15 to play in this round. Tie game 9-9. Did I see the story you're working on? I don't think I did yet. But I am eager to check it out. Oh, the Grays nearly scored. That was so close. 20 seconds. Just seconds. Moss getting eliminated here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mosses lose 10 out of 20. Round 21. Wait, did the Mosses just score? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They did. Oh my goodness, the Mosses are now leading the game 10-9. 7 unanswered points in a row. To make it 10-9. I don't have to pan up anymore though, so we'll just leave things here. 4 minutes left in this round. It's in the fan with Baka and Knight. It's in the section named Daughter Stories. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for pointing that out. Now I can find it easier. Oh, that's another near score for the Grays. The Grays' offense is struggling. They were doing wicked good, but now they've been struggling. It's been all Mosses for the past 20-30 minutes. Another near score for the Grays. And the Mosses score another point to make it 11-9. Now the Grays are in trouble a little bit. No problem, it's a gotcha story. Yeah, I kind of figured much. Oh, that's another near score for the Grays, but not before. Oh, wait, in and out for the Mosses. That would have put them in a max score of 12. One minute and 35 seconds. One minute to go. Gray's in a lot of trouble right now, down 2. $30. That Moss is going to get eliminated, so the 7 marbles mobilized will still have 5 more minutes to score. 8 seconds. I'm gonna go eat something. Just message me when you're done. If you stream, yep, no problem, sugar. You got it. Enjoy the rest of your night. And the Mosses will lose 11 out of 21. Round 22. Five minutes left. Ugh. Oh, and that's another score for the Grays. They make a play to come back at 10-9. Or 11-10, actually. They need one more point to tie it. Oh, and that was the tying score right there. I didn't think this was going to really be that close of a game, but it is turning out to be a close game. Oh, another near score for the Grays. If Moss can score that last player in there, they will have a good shot to have a fighting chance to win it. But the Grays do have numbers right now. 3 minutes left in this round. Another near score for the Grays. 2 more near scores. And that is another score for the Mosses, and that's the max they can score in this game. It's 12-10 now. They trail by 2, and the Grays need 3. In order to win. 2 to tie. The pressure is now on the Grays to come from behind and win it. But way to go, Moss just scored 12 unanswered points to put them in position to win after 2 bad games. 45 seconds left. Oh, and that's the end of this round. So it's still a 10 to 12 score. So if they're going to score 3, that's going to be very hard. They've got 20 minutes to score 3. So the Grays now lose 11 out of 22. "23 rounds in. Hello, Olga. Welcome back. Close game. You're missing out here. Pressure's on the Grays to win it. But the Mosses are ahead. They came back. All they need to do is hold up their offense, and hopefully the Grays will not score enough points in time to lose the game. Oof. Three minutes and 40 seconds. Gray trying to put that 11th point on the board. I believe the final scores are going to be 12 to 11. The Mosses are just barely going to pull off a win by 1 point. I don't know if I'm going to have time, dude. Sorry, can't VC. Plus, it's going to be like 10 o'clock where I'm at, and my dad is trying to sleep in the other room. What about for 10 minutes? I can't VC. Sorry, that's not going to happen tonight. A minute 30 left to play on the clock. They're struggling. Their Gray offense is struggling at the back half. They were doing so good. They got like 9 points like that, and so far they can't score. It seems like 40 seconds. Ten seconds. That is another. This one was eliminated. That's another elimination for Gray. They lose 12 out of 23. Round 24. Just 3 more marbles left, and this is Gray's last chance to win it. They need to score 3 points in 5 minutes. Can they accomplish the impossible and come out with a victory? Well, they already scored 11 points, so that's a start. Right then and there, they're making a message to saying, we're not going to allow you to beat us easily, Moss. They now trail by 1 point, 12 to 11. This is as close of a game as you could possibly get. The Mosses are hanging by a thread in this game. They still have 4 minutes to score 2 points. It's possible. Three and a half to go now. I wouldn't be surprised if this game ends up in a tie. That could happen. 3 minutes to go. Two and a half to go in this round. They have 2.5 minutes to win. 2 minutes left for them to win. They have to score a point a minute now. Again, another dud shot. Oh my goodness. Nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking. I really hope the Moss pulls out a win there. They deserve it. And they can't score that. That was close, though. A little too high this time. Still a minute and 12 seconds left on the clock. You can't get any closer of a game than this, and they nearly tied it there again. I actually thought that was going to go in there because it had a great angle. Last minute ticking away for them to win. This game is the closest I've ever seen. Ever. 40 seconds. There's still time for them. "30 seconds. They must score here. Well, this one doesn't have to score, but this one definitely does. This one can get off the ground, so that if this one misses, it's not too much of a big deal. But this one has to, in order to win. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the Grays fail to win it, but they can still tie it in this last 5-minute round. The Grays lose 13 out of 24. And we begin our 25th and final round of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Last round. 5 more minutes for this Gray to tie it. The fate of the game rests on this marble here. Wow, 2 great back-to-back games in a row. This was definitely an entertaining game, no doubt. And it's not over. The Grays can still tie it. Esther's probably over there watching this, biting his nails, saying, "This Gray better not score." Moss a literal point away from winning their first game of the season. Three minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Will this Gray be able to score? He's like, "I'm not biting my nails." I know, it's just a metaphor. Three minutes to go. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This game is going to come down to the last minute, I'm pretty sure. As we enter the 2-minute warning here right now. Another miss. 2 more minutes for this marble to score. Goodness. Goodness gracious. I had a good angle that looked promising for a minute and a half to go now. As time continues to tick away. Nope. Last minute left on the clock, so he's going to have 3 more chances to make this jump and to get in there. This is strike 1 right here. Oh, that was close. Just barely misses it. $30. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be his last chance here. Last 15 seconds ticking away. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. He's off the ground, so we'll be able to finish his rotation. Last Hail Mary attempt for this Gray. He's up. He's off. He can't do it! The Mosses survive, and they pull it off. What a comeback from the Mosses. They were down 9-4, and they came back to win it 12-11. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. What a finish. What a game. Moss did it. So that means Moss goes to 1-2 in the divisional standings. Scored 12 points. 31 total points. Gave up 11. 34. So now they have a -3 point differential. And Gray goes to 0-2-1. Scores 11 points. Gives up 12. A -2 point differential. So Fire is still technically the divisional leader right now. But Moss takes the lead here, technically in his division. So where does that put him in the league playoff picture right now? That puts him in the 3 seed. He's number 3, 1-2. And he did score 31 total points. And that will push the Grays. They have the same record as Navy, 0-2-1. 24 points scored, though. The Navies have 35. So they will take the 6th spot. And Red will take number 7. Still winless at 0-3. Navy's takes the 5th spot because they're ahead by 4 points. So that is the league playoff picture for the Speed and Air conferences, ladies and gentlemen. So far. Thank you all so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching stream. Once again, the final. Oops. Make it official. The final score, Moss 12, Gray 11. What a finish. Thank you all so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you've seen this video and you're new, because I produce content for y'all every day. If I try my best to anyway. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing another 7:30 T-Mobile Elimination stream. That will feature, let's see, who's next on the list here. That would be Gold and Magenta, game number 9, tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you tomorrow for the next stream. Peace out and enjoy your night.